This is really amazing. This will really be, as far as I know, this is really the final CPAC segment for the week. OK, so just bear that in mind. We covered CPAC. We covered the speeches. We covered Trump's lie-riddled speech from Sunday already. I'm not doing that again. It was brought to my attention that on Fox News, as soon as Donald Trump started telling his election lies during his speech, Fox put up a disclaimer clearly meant to avoid another potential lawsuit over Donald Trump's obviously demonstrably false claims about who won the 2020 election. The disclaimer that popped up on the screen on Fox News when Trump started lying about who won said, quote, "The voting system companies have denied the various allegations made by President Trump and his counsel regarding the 2020 election." Let's look at and listen to a video. If you're not watching, as soon as Trump starts telling the lies, the disclaimer pops up on the screen.
On election night, we did so much better than they ever thought in their wildest imagination that they just said, the hell with it, let it go. What they did. I'm also leading in the polls against Harris, because not a lot of people think that Joe's going to be running, but you never know. This is a strange world. And everyone else who's going to run on the radical left, whether it's on the Democrat side or I love my Republicans, but we're really kicking their ass too. But we love them. But we like it because they're friends of ours, right? So it's okay. I think we can say that affectionately. No, they're great. They're great. And they're working hard.
That is really something else. But it's also relevant that the disclaimer is pathetically weak. The voting system companies have denied the allegations of Trump about the election. It's not just the voting system companies have denied it. There is no evidence for it. 60 lawsuits have been thrown out. There have been audits and re-audits and so-called audits and hearings and rehearings. And there should be a statement that says there is no evidence whatsoever of election fraud that would impact the results in even a single state. So on the one hand, it's notable that Fox News now that they are under lawsuit from Dominion, and we'll get to that in a second, they're putting up this disclaimer as soon as Trump starts lying. But then the other part of this, the other side of this is the disclaimer is pathetically weak. It's a disclaimer that basically puts Trump's claims of fraud and Dominion's denials of fraud on the same footing, right? It's okay. So Trump is claiming fraud and Dominion Voting Systems has denied the fraud. It's kind of like a both sides thing. Fox News is saying that we're telling you what each side is saying and that's it. But if you do news, you should be able to say there is absolutely no evidence of what Donald Trump is claiming here. It's not just Trump claims and Dominion denies. And in fact, it's not just fear of lawsuits that's at play. Fox News is being sued. Fox News is being sued by Dominion Voting Systems. And not only that, in this very same lawsuit just a few days ago, Dominion Voting Systems has subpoenaed Rudy Giuliani, Sidney Powell, and MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell in that very lawsuit. So this is very actively very real, but it's still a really weak disclaimer. If Fox News had guts or any concern for journalistic integrity, they would say the election was won fairly by President Biden. Contrary to Donald Trump's claims, the election was won fairly by Joe Biden. There is no evidence at all that supports Donald Trump's claims. Instead, they do this pathetic, flaccid, weak disclaimer. But the fact that they're doing it at all, we know why. It's because of what's going on legally at this point in time. We're following the lawsuit. There's been no real news on it. Recently, they've sent these subpoenas to Rudy, Sidney Powell, and Mike Lindell. We don't know what's actually going to happen as far as their involvement in the suit goes, but we will keep you posted about it. But Fox News doing the absolute minimum. It's sort of like a back page retraction that nobody sees, but the newspaper hopes clears them legally. That's what Fox News is doing here. If your job requires you to know what people are talking about online, or you're just curious what's being discussed online, check out Thought Leaders, which has an awesome data platform that scrapes through YouTube, podcasts, newsletters every day and analyzes what is in the content. And then they turn that data into customizable graphs, whether that's a brand, a person, a topic, anything else you want to explore. Companies can see where their competitors have been mentioned. Marketers can see what trends are on the rise before planning strategy. Or content creators like me can see what topics and themes are being featured on other shows. For example, you can see here, I can track what podcasts are discussing the midterm elections, or I can see how many YouTube channels are talking about Rudy Giuliani, or I can even see what shows have mentioned me by searching my own name. And you can use this for free. That's free forever. Sign up today, create your own instant thought leaders trends report now. The link is down below.